This episode of Stuck in Vermont is brought to you by Burlington College.
'Cause we're stuck in Vermont.
10 years in, I can't imagine that I drew, one of these diary strips every day for the last 10 years. It's just unreal.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name is Ava Solberger. We're here in Burlington, Vermont to hang out with comic book artist, rock star,
I have the power!
James Kochalka. It's the 10-year anniversary of his daily comic book strip, American Elf. Every single day for 10 years, he's been drawing about his life, about his family, about daily, ordinary, everyday things.
And I'm thinking about comics as I go about my day. It just kind of makes sense for me to draw a diary comic.
So we decided to come over to his house to see what comic book characters look like in person.
And then as I go about my day doing things, I'm also in my mind translating that into comic strip form.
Mandy, what are you doing down here? Don't you usually hide in the closet all day?
When I first started doing that, it was kind of like going insane. But I've been doing it for 10 years now. So I just live my life and the art just happens. Rock and roll, yeah, yeah, yeah. Total synergy between my life and my art, and had to be no separation between work and play. So I wrote a song about doing the dishes. This is how Daddy washes the dishes. This is how Daddy washes the dishes. We've got other fun stuff to do, like fold laundry. It's your own special song. Oliver, boom, 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 very far, boom, 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 far away, boom, 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 Oliver, boom, boom, boom. Do you want to play? Do you? Throw me the ball. Throw it to me.
Yes, and
Yeah! Choo. Choo.
Chew.
Choo. Choo. Choo.
And then he finally does a leap onto Fufa X.
1, 2, Foo-Fa X.
People are so
1,
weird.
2, Foo-Fa X. Foo-Fa X. Every artist is trying to explore, the human condition. It's definitely got the message that I was special. The story of your life is really like thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of little threads that are twisted and tied around each other, and some things loop, sort of like happens again and again and again.
Who's this guy? What's he do? Rubby Monkey says, I rub you. Rubby Monkey rubs to dancing. Rubby Monkey rubs his friends. Rubby Monkey, he's got 2 hands to play his little banjo with. Bam, 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 bam.
Ongoing, bubbling froth of existence. Daily diary comic strip format, my best shot at greatness. Eli already likes to have me read it to him. I don't read it to him every day because some of the stuff is private. I'm the kind of guy that would tell people all about all the private things in my life anyhow. No, Amy doesn't read it.
Ever?
Rarely. All our friends at work read it. So, yeah, sometimes it's embarrassing for her. I try not to draw too much private sex stuff. Some things I find a way about writing about them sideways. I draw myself as an elf in the comic. Amy is an elf too, but because her hair goes over her ears, you don't see her elf ears on the comic.
My mom is always drawn as an elf.
He's an elf. You have elf for parents. Eli's not an elf.
No, I don't draw Eli as an elf.
Do you look at them?
Yep, I do.
What is it like looking at yourself in a comic strip?
Good.
My good friend Jason, he's also my guitarist in my band. I draw him as a dog. Declan, he's a character in the comic strip.
I'm not a milk elf.
No, you're in the comic strip sometimes. Some people I draw as robots. Some people I draw as turtles. There's like all these thousands of people in the world. I draw random people as sort of like blobby creatures. As I'm doing something like this, I imagine a little comic strip panel. And then now I'm imagining another comic strip panel of you there filming me with your camera. I'm drawing myself holding you doing the dishes at the same time that she films us with the camera. What's she doing over there? Oh, now you're crying. You want to get down again? Okay. Things are not going perfectly for you today. Oh my gosh, the games we would be playing right now, if there was no interviewer here. I feel like a Vermonter, and all my books are set in Vermont.
1, 2, foo, fa, I like that song. 1, 2.
Foo Fa X. We'll get stuck around with you again real soon.
When I was a little kid, I was very shy.
Do I look close?
Yeah, you look like a big eye. You look like a giant eyeball.
A big giant eyeball.
Who is that? Who's there?
I'm a writing and literature major, and I go to Burlington College. It's a really small school, has great personal relationships with the teachers, and you can really be an individual here.
I love it. It's the tree of learning.
Yeah.